Ah, remember that first time. The flicker of anticipation as the screen illuminated and the opening credits of the 1983 TV series Scarecrow and Mrs. King rolled in. The curiosity and intrigue swirled as you were introduced to Amanda King, the seemingly ordinary woman, and Lee Stetson, the dashing spy. Little did you know, this show was about to etch its moments into your memory, forever altering your TV landscape. Maybe it was the charming chemistry between Amanda and Lee that had you hooked, their dynamic and irresistible dance between espionage and everyday life. Or perhaps it was the unexpected blend of genres that kept you glued to your seat, part spy thriller, part romantic comedy, and all parts enthralling. And who could forget those heart-pounding missions that had you on the edge of your couch, your allegiance to the Scarecrow and Mrs. King partnership steadfast as they navigated danger and deception. But among those memorable moments, there's always that one scene that lingers, the one that, to this day, evokes a smile or a sigh whenever it crosses your mind. Was it their first undercover operation together? Or maybe that undeniable tension that hinted at something more than just partnership? Those unforgettable instances that made you feel like you were part of their world, right there beside them as they unraveled mysteries and forged an unbreakable bond. Now, let's take a trip down memory lane and uncover some hidden gems about the show. Did you know that the original concept was intended to be a 1-hour TV drama? It wasn't until the chemistry between the main characters lit up the screen that the show evolved into the genre-blending masterpiece we know today. And those witty dialogues, many of them were ad-libbed, infusing the series with an authenticity that made it even more endearing. So, whether you're reliving those moments or embarking on this nostalgic journey for the first time, Scarecrow and Mrs. King remains an emblem of the era, an epitome of creativity that blended two worlds seamlessly. And who knows, perhaps it's time to dust off those DVDs or queue up the streaming service once again to savor the charm and excitement that captured your heart years ago. Dean, the enigmatic boyfriend of Amanda King in the 1983 TV series Scarecrow and Mrs. King, remains a character of intrigue. Uniquely, his face is never revealed, and a last name is conspicuously absent. As the series unfolds, Dean assumes the mantle of a Tri-City weather forecaster, achieving the coveted title of Weather Forecaster of the Year in 1983. The character's affinity for plaid is a recurring quirk, with plaid garments often finding their place in Amanda's abode. The interplay of mystery and romance is mirrored in the real-life connection between Dean and Amanda. Sam Melville, the actor portraying Kate Jackson's ex-husband, shared a more intricate history with her. Notably, Melville and Jackson previously portrayed a married couple in The Rookies. In a remarkable instance of art imitating life, Melville once again graced the screen, this time as Kate Jackson's ex-husband in Scarecrow and Mrs. King. Speaking of Jackson, a brilliant addition to her character's attire took the form of a heart-shaped diamond necklace. Acquired in 1979, this necklace adorned her during the series run, evoking elegance and sophistication. Interestingly, the necklace's origin story is intertwined with Kate Jackson's role as a host on Saturday Night Live. Her desire for a sparkling accessory to complement a black silk blouse led her to this timeless piece. In the realm of television intrigue, Scarecrow and Mrs. King captivated audiences with its enigmatic characters and unexpected connections. From Dean's masked countenance to the dual roles of Sam Melville and the shimmering diamond necklace, the series wove a tapestry of mystery, romance, and elegance that left an indelible mark on 1983 television. In the realm of 1980s television, the series Scarecrow and Mrs. King shone as a prominent spy action comedy. However, it wasn't just its entertaining plotline that caught the audience's attention, but also the intricate connections it wove with other TV productions. One remarkable instance is Elissa Davalow's appearance in Season 3, Episodes 2, 3, and 20. Davalow's, known for her role as Amanda King, had earlier graced the screen in the TV series How the West Was Won as Hilary Grant, starring alongside Bruce Boxleitner. The duo's chemistry seemed undeniable as they reunited in Scarecrow and Mrs. King, making their scenes a captivating watch. Fast forward 21 years after Scarecrow and Mrs. King bid adieu, and Bruce Boxleitner re-emerged on the TV scene in a surprise move. He guest starred in the series Chuck, a spy action comedy that echoed the premise of his earlier show. The nostalgia was palpable as viewers witnessed Boxleitner's seamless transition from one spy civilian team-up to another, proving that his charismatic espionage aura remained timeless. Unveiling yet another intriguing connection, Sam Melville, who portrayed Kate Jackson's ex-husband on Scarecrow and Mrs. King, played Glenn Tucker in Season 2, Episode 22, titled Murder Between Friends. Notably, Melville and Jackson had previously portrayed a married couple in The Rookies, deepening the layers of familiarity and camaraderie between the two actors. Scarecrow and Mrs. King transcended its episodic nature, becoming a web of interlinked narratives. These threads not only captivated audiences with their gripping tales of espionage and partnership, but also showcased the intricate tapestry that is the world of television. In the end, the series reminds us that the small screen can create connections that transcend time and roles, weaving a fabric of entertainment that continues to engage, even decades later. Bruce Boxleitner's legacy, a spy's journey beyond Scarecrow and Mrs. King in the vibrant world of television, where plots intertwine and characters captivate. One standout series from 1983 etched itself into the memory of viewers, Scarecrow and Mrs. King. This spy action comedy brought together espionage and everyday life in a delightful juxtaposition. Yet, what unfolded off-screen proves equally intriguing. As fans followed the charismatic Amanda King and dashing spy Lee Stetson on their adventures, few might have anticipated a connection to a later series. Fast forward 21 years after the finale of Scarecrow and Mrs. King, and Bruce Boxleitner, the embodiment of Lee Stetson, seamlessly transitioned into another spy action comedy universe. Boxleitner's guest star appearances in Chuck, a show featuring a parallel premise of a spy-civilian duo, left fans in awe of his lasting impact on the genre. Among the many facets that make Scarecrow and Mrs. King memorable, the enigmatic character Dean stands out. With a concealed face and a mysterious demeanor, Dean embarked on a relationship with Amanda King as the series unfolded. What's more, Dean's knack for meteorology was as remarkable as his fashion sense, earning him the title of Tri-City Weather Forecaster of the Year in 1983. His penchant for plaid extended beyond meteorological forecasts. He often left his plaid-marked attire at Amanda's, an idiosyncrasy that drew smiles from dedicated viewers. Delving into the glittering details of the series, one finds Kate Jackson's iconic heart-shaped diamond necklace. Adorning her throughout much of the show's run, this accessory wasn't a mere prop. It carried a piece of history. Purchased in 1979, the necklace was a prelude to Jackson's hosting gig on Saturday Night Live. The actress, known for her elegance, sought a piece that would dazzle against the backdrop of her black silk blouse for the show. The result, a shimmering legacy that became inseparable from her character's persona. As we traverse the annals of television history, the intersections of Scarecrow and Mrs. King extend far beyond the confines of the screen. Bruce Boxleitner's leap to Chuck, Dean's intriguing enigma, and the sparkling accessory that adorned Kate Jackson reveal layers of depth that resonate to this day. A legacy of the series, it seems, is not confined to the fictional realm. It lingers in the broader tapestry of television, where the unexpected connections and shimmering details continue to captivate. The heart of elegance, Kate Jackson's iconic necklace shines in Scarecrow and Mrs. King in the annals of television history. Few shows have left as indelible a mark as the 1983 series Scarecrow and Mrs. King. Amidst the espionage-laden narratives and crackling chemistry between its leads, Kate Jackson, who portrayed Amanda King, brought an unexpected touch of glamour to the small screen. At the center of Jackson's ensemble was a heart-shaped diamond necklace, a symbol of both elegance and character. What many viewers might not know is the intriguing backstory behind this sparkling accessory. Acquired in 1979, the necklace predated the show's inception, and its origin is linked to a different moment in Jackson's career. In an act of serendipity, she purchased the necklace just before hosting Saturday Night Live, a decision fueled by a desire for a bold, sparkling contrast against her black silk blouse for the evening. Little did she know that this very necklace would go on to become an iconic piece on Scarecrow and Mrs. King. The necklace's appearance was no mere coincidence. As Amanda King navigated the world of espionage alongside Lee Stetson, played by Bruce Boxleitner, the heart-shaped diamond pendant added a layer of intrigue and sophistication to her character. The contrast between the high-stakes spy games and the understated yet alluring necklace became a defining visual element of the show, encapsulating Amanda's evolving journey. The heart-shaped diamond necklace not only showcased Kate Jackson's impeccable taste, but also became a subtle storytelling device, a testament to the attention to detail that elevated Scarecrow and Mrs. King to cult status. The show's impact endures, with this necklace forever intertwined with the show's legacy. As we reflect on the 1983 series and its many memorable facets, it's worth pausing to appreciate the enduring power of iconic wardrobe choices. A heart-shaped diamond necklace, purchased on a whim in 1979, continues to capture the hearts and imaginations of fans, a shimmering reminder of the elegance and charm that define Scarecrow and Mrs. King. As the curtain falls on this journey through the enigmatic world of Scarecrow and Mrs. King, we find ourselves not just mere spectators, but integral participants in the grand tapestry of espionage, wit, and connection. The echoes of the 80 seconds resonate in every frame, a reminder of a time when the blend of heart-pounding intrigue and heartfelt camaraderie graced our screens. Each episode is a portal to nostalgia, a gateway to reminiscences of cozy family evenings or solo binge-watching marathons. The clacking of typewriter keys, the snap of a well-tailored suit, the exchange of charged glances, these moments are etched in the annals of our shared memories. But beyond the intrigue and plot twists lies a deeper connection that beckons your introspection. Was it Amanda's unwavering courage that resonated with your own struggles? Or perhaps it was Lee's evolution from a lone wolf to a partner who understood the strength and vulnerability? Whether you found yourself inspired by Amanda's everyday heroism or captivated by the dance between two souls drawn together against the backdrop of a world in turmoil, this series has etched itself into your story. Your personal odyssey through Scarecrow and Mrs. King is a mosaic of emotions, laughter shared with fictitious allies, heartache intertwined with fictional dramas, and a sense of unity with characters who navigated both danger and the everyday with equal valor. Now, as the credits roll and the screen fades to black, we invite you to share your unique journey. What scenes linger in your mind? Which characters reside in your heart? Your words weave yet another layer into the ever-expanding narrative of this beloved series. Thank you for the time you've invested and the passion you've shared. As we bid adieu to the world of Scarecrow and Mrs. King, let us not forget the memories that bind us to its magic. Your reflections are not just musings, but threads connecting us across time and space, reminding us that stories, no matter how fictional, have the power to shape our lives. So, as you take a moment to look back, to remember, and to share, remember that the legacy of this series lives on through your words. After all, the pen may have been held by the writers, but the heart that beats within these lines is yours.